All right, Sean, I think we're live.
All right, good evening, Raptors fans. We are here live again here at Hatfield Ice Arena in the Colmar-Hatfield suburbs of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where we're here for Game 2 of the Super Series Summer Tournament for your Raleigh Raptors. Your Raptors had a game earlier this morning at 8:30 against the Long Beach Lightning, where that game ended in a 3-3 tie. And so now the Raptors are now again ready to take the ice to take on the Genesis Hockey Club. And so the Raptors are looking to come out with a victory today, which will definitely move them up in the standings. They will have a total of 3 preliminary round games. And so these games do mean something, as the top 8 will advance into the quarterfinals. The Raptors are currently seated in 7th based on the tie, and there are a total of 14 teams in this tournament for the 14U AA division. And so the Raptors will be taking the ice momentarily. They will be wearing the white jersey with navy blue trim, and the Genesis Hockey Club will be wearing, I believe it's green and black. The Raptors are coached by Coach Cross and have Tom Dixon as a defensive coach and Kenzie Bunny as the offensive coach.
Yeah, and then we have Coach Jim here too, which is pretty cool. He has a son on the 18U team, so he's able to kind of do double duty, which we appreciate him doing that. He's been on the ice a lot with the boys the last couple of weeks and enjoys watching this team and being a part of it. And kind of like us, Sean. In some ways, like it's easier just a little bit being on the outside. I mean, maybe we go to the broadcast team and we focus a little bit less on our own kids and just on a job that we have to do.
Exactly, that's right, Dave.
A lot of stress here for whatever reason. But yeah, it's a fun weekend. This is kind of the kickoff. Boys are they've been working really hard, and I think we saw some good stuff earlier. We saw some cobwebs be shaken off a little bit to remember what game time feels like. And if you want Dave's thoughts right now, like we got to set the pace early. Like we just got to come out. We got to be ready to skate, and we just got to own this game from the first second on.
Right, we got to get the early jump. This Genesis team is they're a very good team, and we don't want to go down early, so we want that all-important first goal and to increase the lead.
Yeah, there's no figuring out as we go. Like, let's just go.
Yep, foot on the gas pedal and don't let up. We have our boys, as you can see, just waiting for the okay for the referees to get on the ice and then give them the signal to step on. And so we're ahead of schedule right now in terms of the broadcast. The game is actually at 5:40. And so we have about maybe 4 more minutes before the boys take the ice.
But the broadcast team was ready to go.
That's right.
It wasn't frantic at all.
Yeah. What's that saying? Are you ready? I was born ready.
Yeah.
Reference, Big Trouble in Little China, Jack Burton.
Oh, well played.
Good old John Carpenter, it's either 80s or 90s classic. If you haven't seen that movie, it's definitely a good rental. Again, Big Trouble in Little China by Jack Carpenter.
Good rental.
Or John Carpenter.
Where are you going to rent a movie?
Actually, yeah.
A rental stream. Yes, good point.
Sorry, I was thinking back to my Blockbuster days.
If you're at Blockbuster tonight.
I know, Friday nights, pizza, go to Blockbuster, rent a few video games and a movie. It was an awesome weekend. But times have sure changed.
Well, and we were kind of joking about it earlier. I thought all the timing lined up perfectly, that our game was going to be just on normal time. But that Zamboni, the Northeast Zambonis were so fast. They cleaned that ice so quickly. We got a little bit nervous, but now everyone got nervous, and they're not starting it early. So
I know, right?
You get our routine instead. What else you got, Sean?
Well, yeah, I've noticed, here up north, even last season, the Zambonis, they resurface the ice really fast.
And how fast was it? Oh, I thought that was a joke setup.
Oh, Fast and the Furious. They're drifting the Zambonis on the turns.
I know Mike Grimm is watching right now. He's loving every second of this. It's like you're nailing it, Dave and Sean.
Thank you. All right, we have the officials on the ice getting the nets set up, and we have the whistle for the teams to step on.
Let's go, boys. Sean, any other thoughts from earlier today?
Definitely thought, the boys, had some, dust on them that they needed to shake off. First game given. Overall, definitely it was a game we could have won. But that we were able to rally back and get a tie, which was huge. And the boys remained composed and calm, given they gave up a small lead and they were able to come back. And so, our boys definitely showed in that first game resilience, especially with pressure, because going down by one late in the third, these games have meaning. And so, our boys were able to come back. Big goal by Simon Taylor to tie the game, and then walk away with a 3-3 tie.
Yeah, it seemed like they're starting to find their way a little bit, right? Like they all of a sudden they're passing it hard. They were connecting on more stuff. I mean, the cross crease passes started looking really clean, like a lot of juicy opportunities. And they started to feel that a little bit. It's August 22nd, so we're still trying to feel out the season. Every game matters all season long, and we're ready to go. But I feel like there's a lot that was kind of figured out in that first game. We also have a full roster now, right? I don't think we're all good. We're missing Santi earlier. Looks like Mark's going to be in net for this game. So we're rotating 2 goalies. Anybody? I think we're just missing Santi earlier, right?
Right.
Any other roster changes?
No.
Get any other reports?
No. Yeah. I mean, we're good to go for this game. Full roster.
Full team. Let's go.
All right, folks. We have about 1:50 remaining in the warm-up period. Your Raptors are wearing, again, white with blue trim, and the Genesis hockey team is in green with navy blue trim. So for those of you that's joining us, your Raptors enter this tournament contest with a tie. And so we're hoping to add to the point board to increase our standings, to move up to secure a quarterfinal round showing. And so this game is extremely important. Tomorrow morning at 9:55, your Raptors have their third and final prelim game at 9:55 again against the Philadelphia team. And so, we'll be broadcasting that as well tomorrow morning.
It's one of those long Fridays, right? So we had an 8:30 game and then a 5:40 game. So what do the kids do in between game time?
Well, obviously get some lunch.
Yeah, some brunch, some lunch.
Yep.
Some downtime, probably some naps. It was a long drive in last night for most of us.
Oh yeah.
And then a lot of snacks.
Yep.
Hydration. A lot of the fundamentals, right?
Yeah, recovery is, at this level, recovery is such a crucial component. Post-game, especially when you have another game to play in a few hours. And so I'm sure our boys spent time doing some of that as well. It's interesting with the weather here, Dave. It was super freezing in here. And now it's...
it warmed up. It was cold this morning, and now it warmed up. And I think it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so who knows?
Oh, man.
Who knows how it's going to go?
Joy. All right, there's the horn. Warm-ups are concluded, or warm-up time is concluded. And so, the basic routine is all the teams will gather their pucks in the crease, and they'll break out from the net surrounding the goalie and then go to their respective benches.
On that note, Sean, I did hear from a couple of the kids that, this isn't, excuses are defensive, but the ice was really, really good this morning. And all of our practices in Wake Forest, it's been hot and humid in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
And they're very used to slow ice. So, the puck took a lot of bounces that they weren't necessarily used to, which is a good challenge for them. And, there were certain connections that stuff moved a little bit differently than they're used to. And, North Carolina ice,
Oh, yeah.
which we got to get used to because North Carolina ice is not the NHL standard, right?
Oh, of course not.
I mean, other than the NHL North Carolina team. Yes.
All right, here we go. We will be playing 3 15-minute periods. I believe power play time will be 1:30. And yeah, we are set to go. We have Mark Mejienko in net. And so, yeah, he will be in the crease.
On that note, Carter played great this morning.
Yes, he did.
His first game on this team.
Yep.
First game of the season. It was a lot of pressure, and he stepped up to it. There's some incredible saves that he made. Some breakaway goals that we gave up that he was all over. So awesome work, Carter. We're so glad to have you here.
All right. Both teams are at center ice, and Carson Bunny in to take the face-off. Face-off. 10 to feet. Referee's standing there, and the Raptors will dump that in. Genesis has the puck. Trying to come out of the zone. Derlin with it. Derlin will swing it to the other side, and now Gonzalez is racing to get there. Puck will come up to David Pollard. Pollard will send that forward. Puck bounces, goes deep. Bunny there to have the puck. Battle for it at the far side boards. Genesis trying to break out. Puck in the feet. Genesis having a little bit of trouble coming out, but that's going to be icing on the Genesis. And so we will have a face-off back in the Genesis zone.
Take that. Set the pace.
All right, face-off at the far circle. Dylan Burgess in to take the draw. Puck is in the feet. Weiner has it, tries to center it, goes to the far side boards. And now the puck will come out to Kehoe. Kehoe comes back and is curling. Kehoe still with it, will chip it forward, and it's going to enter the Genesis zone. Peters trying to get there first, takes a hit. Raptors able to shoot on net, saved by the goaltender. Peters forechecking, puts on a little bump, tries to set the puck forward. And now, Raptors with it on the far side. Shot goes through to the other side. And shot saved by the goaltender. Raptors putting on some good pressure. Genesis trying to clear, but it goes right to a Raptor stick. Finucane gives it to Kehoe. Kehoe skating up. Kehoe enters the zone. Kehoe shoots. Good shot by Kehoe. Goes wide, though. Genesis trying to come out. Taylor forechecking with Mashad. And now Genesis looking to break out. Pass is too far ahead. Idetta's going to be back there. Idetta's skating with it. We'll chip it forward. Derlin tries to chip it back. Battle for it at the behind the net. Derlin forechecking. Taylor with it. Battle for it behind the net. Raptors putting on good pressure. And now Genesis breaking out. Idetta back to defend. Idetta still defending. And now Taylor with it. Taylor racing down the right side. Taylor cutting through the slot. Drops it to Mashad. Mashad looking for a center it. Defended well. Derlin makes a smart play and will dump it into the corner. Few Raptors going off for the change. David Pollard forechecking. Nice hit. Genesis trying to break out. Derlin with it. Gives it to Pollard. Pollard has it looking for the far pass to his brother, David Pollard. Bunny with it. Bunny's still with it. Puck is in the feet. We'll send it forward. Derlin racing to get there first. He has it. Derlin will shoot it. Puck gets deflected. Gonzalez behind the net with it. Gonzalez looking for some room. We'll send it to the opposite side. Now, Raptors have it. Drop pass to Peters. Peters tries to center it. Oh, almost. And now, Park has it. Shoot! Hits the post. Good shot by Pollard. Pollard has it again. Puck bounces out of play. We have a whistle, and we'll have a face-off in the Genesis zone. Raptors putting on good pressure. So far, the entire game has been in the Genesis zone. And so let's see if the Raptors could keep this up.
Absolutely. Apologies to the viewers, too. I know there's black netting here. We tried to cut it out between games. I know it's hard to see the puck sometimes, but
Genesis looking to get it out. Kehoe sends it forward. Puck is onside. Burgess forechecking. Genesis has it deep in the Raptor zone. In their own zone. Puck comes out. Genesis will enter the zone now. Battle for at the far side boards. Puck is going to go behind the net. Kehoe racing to it. Kehoe will chip it to Reed. Reed gets it to Burgess. Burgess going. Burgess on his horse going down the right side. Burgess skating. Burgess looking for a pass. Will center it too, but it hits the side of the net. Genesis trying to clear. And now Genesis will come out through center ice. Skating down the right side. And will dump off and go for a change. Kehoe trying to get the puck. He does. Kehoe takes a hit. Rintala comes to support. Kehoe looking for the far pass to Derlin. Derlin now on the break. Derlin has it. Derlin shoots. Scores! Ledger Derlin on a breakaway goal. Gives the Raptors an all-important first goal lead at 10:41 remaining in the first period. Beautiful outlet pass. And Ledger Derlin capitalizes to get, again, the all-important first goal. All right, Caden Mashad in to take the draw. Derlin back with it. Derlin will send it to Nieves. Nieves sends it forward. Raptors forechecking. Battle for it behind the net. Centering. Genesis comes up with it. Genesis looking for a pass to the center. Raptors collapsing. Puck bounces into the Raptors zone. I don't know about that call, ref, but it is what it is. All right, with that, the Raptors are going to go on the penalty kill. There's a tripping penalty on Finucane. So, with 10:06 remaining in the first period, Raptors have a one-goal lead, but are on the penalty kill. Minute 30 of power play time for the Genesis. Raptors come up with the face-off. Pollard uses his body to shield, and now that's going to come. Looks like that's going to go on net, and we will have a whistle in the Genesis zone. And even though that was a clear attempt, because the goalie covered it, that will count as a shot on goal. Right now, the shots on goal are 3 for the Raptors, 0 for the Genesis. Bunny in to take the draw. Genesis win it. They send it around to the near side boards. Genesis looking to break out. Burgess forechecking. Genesis come through center ice. And Raptors able to clear again. 1 minute remaining in power play time for the Genesis. Genesis looking to enter the zone. Defended well by Pollard. Raptors able to clear, and they clear, but that will be icing. And so it looks like the Raptors penalty kill unit will go off, and the second unit will come on. 48 seconds remaining in the power play for Genesis. David Pollard in for the faceoff. Referee set to drop the puck. And Raptors are able to chip it forward, but they have it at the point. Shot goes wide of the net or hits the side of the net. Genesis with it at the point again. Defenseman of the Genesis looking for a shot, looks for a deflection, and shot goes wide. Raptors try to clear, but Genesis keeps it in at the point. And Mihienko makes a save, big save. 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Puck goes to the far corner off a backhand attempt by the Genesis. Nieves with the puck. Nieves is going to swing it around to the far side. Gonzalez battling for it. And a fluke goal goes in to give the Genesis a goal to tie it 1-1.
Weirdest.
So, however that went in, I don't know.
I have
But
no idea.
yeah, that was just a weird angle shot, and it just found its way in. All right. Center ice, face off. Mashad in to take the draw. Now Genesis coming through. Adetta racing back for it. We'll get it up to Peters, but goes over a stick. And Mejienko will make that save from the shot from the point. Face-off will be on the near side. Referee ready to drop the puck. And the puck is going to go to the far side. Mashad battling for it in the corner. And now Kehoe has it. Kehoe with it. Kehoe sees Simon Taylor, but goes off and goes to a Genesis stick. Genesis now has it. Trying to curl. Adetta will be back for it. Puck is loose. Mejienko will cover that up. It looks like the Raptors will make a full change, and we'll have a face-off in the Raptor zone. Face-off. Derlin with it. Derlin will chip that up, and it'll be cleared. And so that will be a cross-checking penalty on Genesis. So the Raptors power play unit will now come out. 7:44 remaining in the first. Tie game, 1-1.
I really don't know why it does.
All right, we have Ryan Reed in to take the face-off. Reed will win that back to Derlin. Derlin has it. We'll give it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking for a deflection.
Oh.
And big save. Big save by Genesis goaltender. All right, face off at the far circle in Genesis zone. Reed in to take the draw. Pollard with it, gives it to Derlin. Derlin moving it, Pollard has it. Pollard has a shot. Pollard shoots. Saved by the goaltender. Good shot by Pollard. Derlin with the puck. Derlin being patient. Will shoot that. Saved by the goaltender. And Genesis will ice the puck. And so we'll have a face-off back in Genesis zone. 1 minute, 1 second remaining on the power play. Raptors win the face-off. Derlin with it at the left point. Pollard back. Pollard has the puck. Puck bounces. Pollard has to come back for it. And now the Genesis are able to intercept the puck. Battle for it. Derlin comes in for support. Derlin has it. Derlin skating. Looking for Taylor. Taylor has the puck. Taylor racing down. Tries a toe drag. Almost, but gets bumped off the puck. And now the puck will be in the near side boards. Raptors need to get possession of it to set up the power play. 25 seconds remaining. Puck is loose. Genesis has possession. And they will come out of the zone and skate it through center ice and just dump it in. 15 seconds remaining on the power play for the Raptors. Let's see if the Raptors could get one last rush. No icing, waved off. Genesis trying to come out of the zone. Pollard shoots, saved by the goaltender. Rintala with the puck at the point. and gets batted down. Genesis coming out of the zone. Genesis coming down the left side. Defended well by the Raptors. Raptors will clear. Genesis has the puck in their own zone now. Bunny forechecking. Genesis has the puck at the neutral zone, coming through the red line. Genesis looking for a pass. Genesis has the puck in their own zone right now. Looking for a pass to center ice, but the Raptors are there. Now the Genesis will enter the zone. Puck goes to the far side. Burgess now with it. Burgess skating through, but it goes right to a Genesis player. Finucane with it behind his net. Raptors will chip that out. Genesis is offsides. They just get back onside before dumping it in. Rintala has it. No icing. Referee waved that off last minute. Genesis skating through. Adeta has to race back for it. Adeta still with it. Raptors trying to clear. Nieves back with it. Gets it up to the side. Adeta battling for it. Adeta tries to clear it. Goes to the point. Shot goes wide. Raptors need to get the puck out. And Mihienko will cover that up. And so we will have a face-off at the near circle. 4:18 remaining in the first. 1-1 tie. All right, Kaden Mashad in to take the face-off. Face-off in the feet. Now, Taylor comes up with it. Tries to get it to Gonzalez, but pass is intercepted, and so they will dump that. Genesis dumps it in, but that's offsides. So face-off will be right outside the Raptor zone. Face-off, Raptors win that back. Pollard gives it to Derlin. Derlin looking for Gonzalez. Gonzalez racing to get there first. Gonzalez gets there first. Gonzalez shoots. And will be saved by the Genesis goaltender. Good effort by Santi Gonzalez to race down to get a scoring chance. But the goalie had the entire side covered, and so that was a good save by the goaltender. All right, Mashad in to take the face-off. Ref drops the puck. Puck's in the feet again. Raptors battling for it. Genesis gain possession. Derlin will kick that out. Genesis had a player behind looking for a stretch pass, but Derlin was able to get there and intercept that pass. Taylor forechecking. Derlin comes in. Derlin looking. Now Genesis breaking out, but good defense by Pollard to stop that. Now Taylor trying to come through. Will enter the zone. Derlin with it. Battle for it at the near side boards. Puck is loose. Now comes back to the Genesis stick. And now Genesis is racing down. Looks like a 2-on-1. And thankfully the pass was a little bit too much for the Genesis winger. Raptors trying to clear. Puck comes to the near side boards. Derlin able to recover the puck. Gives it to Taylor. Taylor looking up, tries to get it to Derlin, but it goes to Genesis player. Derlin battling for it. Kehoe with the puck now. Kehoe skates to center ice. But Genesis player able to defend and will dump that in and go off for a change. Nieves back with it. Nieves looking for a pass to Pollard. Pollard has it. Pollard will enter the zone, still with it. Genesis has it at the far side, looking for a breakout. Raptors disrupt that. Puck goes back into Genesis zone. Burgess forechecking. Genesis trying to come through, and they're able to clear. Puck bounces up. Puck still bouncing around. Genesis defender has it into their own zone. Genesis looking to break out. We'll dump that in. Kehoe's back for it. Kehoe trying to battle for it. Burgess comes in for support. Peters has it. Peters tries to clear. He does. And Ricard gets his own pass. Peters coming through. Peters coming through. Hits the post. Good effort by Peters. Mashad racing to get there first. He will. Mashad looking for a pass centering. Goes through the other side. Genesis has the puck. Looking to break out. Batted down by the Raptors. Finucane with the puck. Will give it to Idetta. Idetta gives it back to Finucane. Finucane will send that up forward to Weinert. Weinert racing, trying to get an angle. Weinert looking to stuff. Still loose, and we'll have a whistle. And it looks like that's going to be a penalty on the Raptors. It looks like the referee's escorting Reed to the box. And so at 1:16 remaining in the first, the Raptors are going to be shorthanded again, and the Genesis will go on the power play. All right, face-off won by the Raptors. Jolin's going to just swing that around. And that's going to be icing, so it'll come right back, and we'll do it all over again. All right, face off at the far circle. It's in the feet. Raptors win it again. Jolin with it. Jolin will chip that out. Nope, it'll come back to the point. Genesis able to keep it in. Genesis looking to get set up. Jolin coming through. Jolin has it. Swings it around the far side boards. Comes back down behind Mihienko. Centering pass will be deflected and go to the corner. Jolin has to go around behind Mihienko. Will drop it back to Pollard. And Pollard will just chip that out. Some Raptors going off for a change. Burgess forechecking. 34 seconds remaining in the period. Genesis looking to break out, just ahead the pass, and the Raptors able to clear. $18 seconds remaining. Genesis with the puck behind the net, looking to reverse direction. And now the puck is going to come up to Derlin. 7 seconds. Derlin will make the smart play and just dump that down. And that will be it. As time expires in the first, Raptors were able to establish a 1-goal lead, but then Genesis came back on a weird angled shot and just happened to find its way in. All right, with that said, it's now time for Dave's thoughts.
Yeah, I think we came out ready to play, which is awesome. We got to keep it up. You know? It's going to be a grind and a battle the entire time. It's literally how it's going to be. That's hockey. So we just got to keep up the intensity for 3 periods and just keep hammering this team. It's a good team. They're skilled. We're going to take advantage of stuff. We just got to play our game and, back them up against the wall. Right? Let's go.
All right.
What do you think, Sean? Do you agree?
I think the Raptors came out strong in the first. There was moments where Genesis did gain some momentum, but the Raptors were able to sustain and overcome the scrambles and then get that puck out and maintain control of the game overall. The shots are actually pretty close to each other, but I think the Raptors overall had a very good first period.
Yeah. Do not let Genesis get control of this game.
Exactly.
Let's pressure them. Let's make them work for it. Right now, I feel like we're having to work for it. Let's go, boys.
Yep. All right. There's 14 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Raptors. And so let's hope the Raptors could clear this off. And that puck will be dumped in. 7 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Nice hit by Pollard. Hopefully the kid just got the wind knocked out of him, hopefully. Now, if play stops, he's supposed to come off. Because you can't stop the game for being down and then expect to stay on. So, yeah, that's the right thing. He's going off. But thankfully, he's okay. All right, so we are now at full strength. And Mashad in to take the face off. Adetta has it. That was a scary chance by Genesis right there. And thankfully, Mejienko comes up big. All right, face off in the Raptor zone. Genesis looking to threat, looking for a shot. Puck is loose. Raptors gain possession. Gonzalez with it. Gonzalez racing down the right side. And the puck goes off a stick of the Raptors. Derlin will send that in. Gonzalez with the puck, overskates it. And now the Genesis will tip that out. Derlino's coming back. All right, so Gonzalez got called for a roughing penalty, and so the Raptors will be shorthanded again. And so 13:41, tie game, 1-1. Raptors will be on the penalty kill. All right, face-off in the Raptor zone. Puck is in the feet. Raptors are able to clear. And it looked like that hit, might have hit the bench or hit the blue barrier as that clears. So, yeah, it's going to come back in. All right, face-off. Raptors have it. Derlin tries to send it up. Genesis have possession, looking for a centering pass. Now Burgess will be there. Burgess skating with it. Burgess will just chip that in. And I'm not sure what that is. I think they're saying that's icing. So the puck will come back into the Raptor zone. All right, Raptors ready for the face-off? Genesis has the puck behind the net, battled by the Raptors. Kehoe battling for it. Kehoe still staying with it. Kehoe trying to clear, but it goes right to the Genesis point. Nieves able to bat that down, goes into the corner. Genesis with it at the near side boards. Genesis trying to get it to the point. Genesis has it at the point.
Nice block.
Puck gets deflected. Pinball's out. Takes a Raptors bounce. Genesis with it at the point again. And that puck will come out of the zone. And so that'll be offsides on the Genesis. And so we'll have a face-off right outside. 12:40 remaining in the second period. 1-1 tie still. Raptors win the face-off, and they'll chip that forward. that will not be icing as it doesn't go deep enough. So Taylor forechecking, trying to disrupt the puck. Two Raptors forechecking, Genesis in their own zone with it. Genesis coming through. Raptors will steal it. Pollard coming through. And now Pollard has it. Pollard has it, will shoot. And tricky save, but comes up with it. And that will be icing on Genesis. And with that said, the Raptors kill off the penalty, and we will have a face-off in the Genesis zone. Mashad in to take the draw. Puck is in the feet. Taylor hits it forward. Puck is still in the feet. Tyler recovers. Taylor will center it. Puck goes to the far side. Rintala comes in to pinch. Rintala will shoot. And good save by the goaltender, by a good shot by Easton Rintala. All right, we're going to have a face-off at the far circle in the Genesis zone. Let's see if the Raptors could get going here. Cade and Mashad ready for the face-off. Genesis players making a change. Face-off. Genesis win that back, and that will go to a Raptor stick. Mashad will send that forward. It's loose. Genesis comes up off the rebound. Off the save. And Rintala has the puck. We'll give it to Finucane. Finucane with the puck deep in his own zone. Will reverse course and clear it. Mashad battling for it, and that'll be offsides on Genesis. 11:28 remaining in the second period. Still tie game. All right, Carson Bunny ready for the face-off. And now Derlin with it. Derlin coming down the left side. Derlin looking for centering pass. There's actually a shot on net and a big save by Genesis goaltender. All right, Bunny in to take the draw. And Genesis will win that. Adetta defending. Genesis has it on the far side, looking for a centering pass. Genesis will shoot. Puck deflects wide. Puck goes into the far corner. Battle for it. Kehoe's going to go to the near side boards and retrieve the puck. Genesis recovers the puck. Centering pass. Shot goes wide. That was a close one. Puck goes to Weiner. Weiner with it. Looks to get it to Bunny. But now Genesis trying to break out. Adetta will get the puck. Adetta will hit it forward. And it looks like we have a whistle. All right, face-off will be right outside the Raptor zone. Face-off in the feet. Genesis trying to come up with it. Derlin will be back to get it. Derlin will backhand that out. And now Reed coming through. Reed digs. Reed shoots. Go over the net. Good shot by Reed. Gonzalez with it. Gonzalez centers it. Puck is behind. Will come up to the near side, far side boards, that is. And now Genesis is looking to get out to the centerman, but Pollard will have the puck. Pollard will send that up to Burgess. Gonzalez coming through. Gonzalez deking. Gonzalez trying to stay with it. And now the puck will come out, and Derlin will be back to retrieve it. Derlin looking for Pollard. No one there. Genesis hit that puck up. Derlin back to retrieve the puck, and he'll send it in. Raptors making a change. They need to hurry. And now Pollard comes with it. Pollard has it. Pollard shoots. Saved by the goaltender. Good save. Good shot by David Pollard. Rashad has the puck. Shot saved by the goaltender. And good job by Kaden Mashad to draw that penalty. So at 9:08 remaining in the second, the Raptors are going to go on the power play. Looks like the call against Genesis is for a roughing. So a big power play right here,
Is that
Dave.
first power play?
Yeah, first
I
power.
think it is.
Yeah, this is
game.
actually second power play. But yeah, power play needs to get going.
Yep.
All right. Burgess in to take the draw. Burgess will draw that back and just comes out of the zone. So Peters is back with it. Peters gives it back to Bunny. Bunny gives it to Weinert. Peters has it. We'll chip it forward to Burgess. Burgess with it. We'll drop it back to Peters. Peters will send that in to Burgess. Burgess will give that to Derlin. Derlin staying with it. It's in the feet, and the goaltender will cover that up. 1 minute remaining on the power play.
It's so hard to see the puck through the black netting on the screen.
Okay, we have a 5-on-3 now, which I don't know what the call was, but it looks like there was just another penalty.
Let's go, boys.
So it's a 5-on-3. Bunny with it. Bunny has it. Peters with it. Back to Bunny. Peters with the puck. Raptors trying to get a shot, looking for a shot. Bunny with it. Looking for a deflection. Derlin trying to set up. Bunny has it. Peters with it. Shot saved by the goaltender. Shot gets deflected. Peters with it. Peter has it. Peter shoots. Oh, saved by Genesis. And that'll be icing on Genesis. So we'll have a face-off back in the Genesis zone. There's 1 second remaining on one of the Genesis power plays. So the Raptors have to be aware for that cherry pick as that guy's going to come out of the box. All right, Gonzalez in to take the face-off. And now Derlin has a puck, but comes out of the zone. All right, Gonzalez with it. We'll enter the zone. Puck comes up to the near side board. Derlin has it. Derlin looking for a shot. Pinballs around. Taylor with the puck. We'll send it to Gonzalez. And that'll be icing. And it looks like only 3 seconds remaining on the power play. So we will have a face-off come back into the Genesis zone. Machad in for the face-off. Burgess with it. Gives it back to Rentala. Rentala will send it to the far side, the near side. Machad will send that to Pollard. Puck is in the feet. And saved by the goaltender. Good shot. So Raptors unsuccessful on the power play, and so we are at even strength. 6:53 remaining in this hockey contest of the second period. Still 1-1 tie. Machad in to take the face-off. Puck is in the feet, battling for possession. Puck bounces around still. Machad still trying to stay with it. Machad able to force a turnover and keep it in. Mashad still staying with it. Pollard has it. Pollard shoots, saved by the goaltender. Big save. Battle for it at the far boards. Pollard coming up with it. To Nieves. Nieves has it. Nieves shoots. Deflected out. Mashad battling for it. Looks to curl. Burgess battling for it. Mashad comes in to help. Centering pass. Shot. It's funny. You could hear the parents squirming. And it looks like that will be icing on Genesis again. And so we have a face-off back in the Genesis zone. 5:56 in the second. The shots on goal are 21 for Raptors, 12 for Genesis. All right, Carson Bunny in for the face-off. Genesis win, looking for a far pass. And Kehoe has to get back. Puck will come out to the near side boards. Good hit. Genesis still have the puck. Raptors trying to gain possession. The puck will go to the far side boards where a Genesis player will try to dump that forward, but Kehoe is able to come up with it. Puck comes off his stick, but Bunny is his support. Bunny tries to get it to Peters, but puck gets poke checked forward, and puck goes back into the Raptor zone. Bunny will have the puck. Bunny tries to get it to Derlin. Derlin trying to beat there. Derlin has it, looking to curl. Centering pass just ahead, but Peters is there. Finucane will shoot, deflected wide, or shot wide, that is. Mashad with the puck, tries to deke. Puck comes forward, but Derlin, Kehoe will send that forward down to Derlin. Derlin's going to get that and try to get it to Weinert. He does. Puck is in the feet. Weinert trying to get a shot off, but still maintains his puck. Weinert will send it back to Derlin. Derlin dekes. Derlin has time. Puck gets shot and deflected out of play. And so we will have a face-off in the Genesis zone. All right, Caden Mashad for the face-off. Near side circle in Genesis zone. Wins it clean. Pollard gets bumped off the puck. Genesis tries to clear. Mashad there supporting. Shot by Gonzalez goes wide. Weinert there. Weinert has it. Weinert looks to deke. Puck still on the near side boards. Weinert will send it to the far side. Mashad racing to get there. Pollard has the puck. Will poke it to Mashad. Mashad still with it. Mashad will send that deep. Gonzalez forechecking. Derlin will have the puck. Derlin will send that to the corner.
Boy.
Reed will drop that back, but no one there. Genesis trying to clear, and they hit that puck out. Derlin will just hit that to the center ice near side boards. And now Reed forechecking. Taylor comes in, battle for it at the near side corner. 3 Genesis players battling. Reed comes in to support. Puck will come back out. Idetta has to come back. Idetta will send that to, I think it's Kehoe. And that pass by Kehoe gets deflected up. Reed comes in to support. Reed with the puck, looking to curl. Reed has time. Reed skating with it. Burgess now has it. Burgess will send that forward to Taylor. Dead will send that forward. Taylor has it. Taylor looking to get a centering pass, but Genesis comes up with it and they'll clear. Idetta defending. And now Taylor racing. Taylor coming down the left side. Taylor looking for help. Detta will shoot that. It goes wide, and he'll go off for a change. Bunny with the puck onside. Bunny coming down the right side, looking for a centering pass. Genesis trying to clear. Kehoe with the puck, looking for some options. Puck gets deflected. Raptors need to get back. Genesis coming down the right side. Defended well by the Raptors. Battle for it at the near side boards. Minute 47 remaining in the second. Pollard racing to get there, but goes to a Genesis player. Genesis swings it to the far side. Looking for a cross ice pass. Genesis will dump that in. Raptors with the puck. Finucane with it in the far boards. And now Pollard has it. Pollard looking for an outlet. Now Derlin coming down with speed. They're onside. Derlin looking for a centering pass. Derlin's going to go behind the goalie. Derlin still with it. Derlin gives it to Pollard. Puck will come to Pollard's stick. Pollard will send that to the corner. Derlin will be there with it. Genesis has the puck, trying to break out of the zone. Batted down by the Raptors. Puck pinballs out again. Raptors collapse. Battle for it at the far boards. Now the puck will enter Genesis zone. 43 seconds remaining. And that was a lucky bounce for the Raptors as the Genesis had a cherry picker behind one of the defensemen. Raptors need to clear this out. 27 seconds remaining in the second period. Weiner with the puck, looking to clear, but it goes to a winger of the Genesis player. Shot goes over the net. 12 seconds remaining. Five seconds remaining in the third. Genesis tries to send it forward. And that'll do it for the second. So after 30 minutes of play, we are still at a 1-1 tie. And Dave, what are your thoughts on the second period?
That was a really good period. It's kind of amazing. It's still 1-1, but felt like we're at this end a lot. Boys kind of ramped up the pressure. Yeah, I mean, I thought some stuff was clicking a little bit. Just couldn't quite find the back of the net, so. Right? What do you think? I thought it was pretty good.
Overall, I thought the
energy.
period was decent. We did have a 5-on-3 and a 5-on-4, which it would have been nice if we capitalized on it. But yeah, the game, even though it is a 1-1 tie, I mean, yeah, the boys are doing overall very good.
It's a good hockey team.
Yeah.
You know? It's going to be a battle. It's not going to be just easy goals. So.
Yeah, they just got to keep grinding and grinding.
Just keep grinding.
I think in the third, it's going
to.
Yeah, I think the third is going to come down to the garbage goals.
I mean, I guess it's the garbage goals, but it's also just keep it in their zone the entire time. Like we pretty much did that the entire period. Keep playing your game, keeping the puck in, don't give them any chances, and then it'll go our way.
Yeah, I mean, shoot low, get rebounds, and just bat in whatever trash is hanging out in front of the net. Hopefully we get one of those quickly and then establish a lead and build on that from there. Raptors been doing a pretty good job of collapsing the neutral zone as Genesis would try to break out, and you would get quickly 3 Raptors within the neutral zone or on the side boards, shutting down any breakouts. There was a few times where the Genesis did try to cherry pick. They did have one guy camping out at the far blue line.
Yeah.
So that's something got to be careful, especially late in the game, because that shows Genesis is willing to take that gamble.
Yep.
And so.
Got to protect that puck, and then it's a reduced risk.
Oh yeah! All right,
boys.
Final 15 minutes of play here in the third, and we are set to go. Raptors will win that back. No, Genesis gains possession of the puck, and they'll enter the zone. Mejienko makes a save from a soft shot from the point. Reed looking to get it out to Taylor. Taylor now entering the zone on the left side. Taylor looking for a drop pass. but that comes off the stick, and now that will go to the far side. Genesis has possession of the puck. Intercepted. Taylor has it, but comes off his stick. And now it's a race for it. Genesis looking for an opportunity, but Rintel is back to get there. Rintel reverses direction. Trying to get it to Reed. Reed has it now. Reed will come down the right side, but Genesis player deflects that into the corner. Puck will go to the far side. Genesis looking to break out. Raptors need to come back one-on-one. And good defensive play by the Raptors there. Good effort by Reed to disrupt that one-on-one chance. Genesis looking to curl. Puck is loose. Puck is still loose. Pollard with it. Now gives it to Peters. Peters dekes to the outside. Will pull up. Tries to get it to Bunny. Bunny will shoot. Deflected into the corner. Pollard with it. Pollard looking to center. Puck is behind the net. Peters will be there. Gets it to the point. Shot by Finucane. Shot goes wide. Comes to the near side. Kehoe gets it. Kehoe will wrap that around to the far side. Bunny's there. Bunny will send that to, try to go behind the net, but it goes right to a Genesis player. And now, Genesis coming down the right side. Good poke check. Shot goes out to the outside of the net. Finucane battling for it. So is Kehoe. And now, puck is loose. Poke check to Gonzalez. But defended well by Genesis to cause a turnover at center ice. But now Derlin tries to intercept. Puck is pinballing all over the place. Now Derlin has it. Derlin gets it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez one-on-one. Now Gonzalez with it. Oh, good effort by the Raptors. Good job by Mashad. Genesis regains possession of the puck. And that'll be icing on Genesis. And so we'll have a face-off in Genesis zone. 12:21 remaining in this contest. 1-1 tie still. First goal was scored early in the first by Ledger Derlin on a breakaway. And then this game-tying goal by the Genesis was a weird angle shot that just kind of found its way in. All right, face-off. Weinert with the puck. Weinert gets it to the point. Pollard will shoot, but it's deflected. And now Pollard has to hustle back. And Mihienko makes a good routine save. Derlin back with it. Derlin will get it to Reed. Reed chips that to Weinert. Weinert with some speed coming down. Weinert looking to cut. And the goaltender will make a save. And so we will have a face-off in the Genesis zone. All right, face-off in the Genesis zone. Nieves has it at the point. Idetta's back with it. Idetta's still with it. Idetta gives it to Nieves. Nieves will send it up, and that'll be chipped in. And the goaltender will cover that up. All right, face off at the near side circle. Carson Bunny will take it. Genesis will win that, and they swing it around to the far side. And now the puck is going to come up to the near side boards. Idetta will send that up. And now Pollard tries center. Ooh. Puck is loose. Good job by the Raptors for a quality scoring chance, but the Genesis goaltender comes up big. Caden Mashad in for the face-off. And Genesis will win that back to the defenseman. Genesis looking for a stretch pass. And Mihienko will cover that up. Tough angle shot by the winger, but Mihienko makes the save. 11:04 remaining in the third period. Face off. Finucane with the puck will send it up to Peters. Peters will just bat that out. And now Rintala will be there to defend. Genesis sends it in deep. Finucane back there. Puck will be, he'll send the puck to the opposite side. Genesis is going to get there. Puck is in the feet. Raptors able to gain possession. But that's going to be icing on the Raptors, and we'll have a face-off back in the Raptors zone. Dylan Burgess in for the face-off. It's in the feet. And Pollard able to send that forward. Gonzalez with the puck will give it to Weinert. Weinert skating. Weinert looking for some options here. Weinert will shoot, but it's in the feet. Pollard has it. No, it goes over his stick. And Derlin will send that deep to Weinert. Burgess tries to send that deep, but deflects around. It's going to come out of the Raptors zone. I mean, the Genesis zone. Pollard passes to Derlin. Derlin looking for Burgess. Burgess trying to skate that in, but it comes off his stick. And it looks like that's going to be offsides. And so we will have a face-off again outside the Genesis zone. Carson Bunny in for the face-off. Reed with it. We'll send it forward. Battle for it. Behind the net. Puck is loose. Genesis trying to get it. They do. Genesis looking for an outlet pass. The puck will be deflected into the Raptor zone. Kehoe back with it. Gonzalez racing there. Genesis trying to get their back. They do. Genesis will dump that into the corner where their defenseman is. Raptors trying to gain possession. Kehoe has it. Kehoe skates to center ice. Kehoe will dump that in. Raptors making a change. Genesis will dump that in. Niev is back for the puck. 9:01 remaining in the third. And now Pollard with the puck. Pollard skating. Pollard going against the grain. Stick save by the goaltender. Good shot by Pollard. Puck is in the feet. Adetta shoots. Shot goes wide. Adetta with the puck. Adetta tries to get it to Taylor. Taylor now going down the right side. Taylor trying to stay with it. Battle for it in the corner. Both players fall down. Shot. No. Shoot. Deflected wide. Mashad with it. Mashad cuts through the middle. Mashad looking for a backhand. Goes wide. Finucane with the puck. Finucane looking for shot. Scores!
No.
Yeah, boys! Deflected off a shot by Finucane. I'm not sure if a Raptors player tipped it, but does it really matter? That's an important goal. 2-1 Raleigh Raptors. I believe that was Finucane's goal. Great shot, shooting low, looking for a deflection, and it went in off a player of the Genesis. All right, with that, 8:03 remaining in the third period. Raptors have established a one-goal lead, scored 2-1. Now, let's capitalize on this again. Pollard back with it. Battle for it. Pollard with it. Puck is pinballing around. And now Weiner with speed. Weiner racing. Weiner cutting. Peters shoots. And good shot by Peters. Good job.
Oh. Oh.
Good job by Jonah Weiner to cause that scoring chance for Peters. And we have some extra activities in front of the net. And so let's see what the referees do. All right, Dylan Burgess in for the faceoff. Dylan with it. Dylan shoots, looking for the far corner, was open, but just a little bit wide. Kehoe with it. Kehoe gets stood up, but stays with the play. Kehoe still with it. Puck is at the blue line. Dylan Burgess with it. Burgess racing down the left side, looking to get an angle. Burgess with it still, looking for a centering pass. And now Genesis looking to break out. Coming down, 1-on-3. Raptors back to defend. And puck is loose. Puck is still loose. And big save by Mihienko. But with that, Ryan Reed will be called for cross-checking. And so that was a big scramble because the left side of the net was completely wide open. And so, yeah, I guess that penalty was kind of necessary.
Mark was all over it. He had it.
All good. Didn't go in. All right, 6:48 remaining in this third period. Raptors find themselves shorthanded again on a penalty kill. Puck is in the feet. Genesis has it at the point. Puck will go to the far corner. Nieves does a good job to clear that out. Now what?
What was that?
That hit the glass, but I'm not sure why the refs blew that dead. That's like the second time that happened, where you heard it go off
that mouth. I don't know.
It may have hit. Maybe it hit the netting. I don't know.
We can't see because of all the black netting. It's hard to see.
I know. All right, Raptors win that faceoff back. And the Raptors will clear. I don't think that's enough for icing. Burgess is forechecking. Shot by the Raptors will go wide. Raptors need to come back a bit. Burgess forechecking. Ooh! Shot. Good chance by the Raptors. Genesis having trouble breaking out. 40 seconds remaining on the power play. Now they're coming through.
Whoops.
Bunny collapses. And Pollard will just chip that out. And we'll send that forward. Dorland racing. 20 seconds remaining on the power play. Dorland ties up the puck. Still comes with it. Good poke check. Now Pollard needs to hurry up. Pollard racing. Shot goes wide. Golly, that had my heart skip a beat. Dorland with it. We'll chip that out. 2 seconds remaining on the power play. And we are now at full strength. Pollard is able to clear. And it's in the feet. Dorland will chip that forward and forecheck. Genesis trying to get the puck out of the zone, but it goes to the Raptors. But Finucane will dump that in, but a little bit short of the red line. So we'll have icing and a faceoff in the Raptor zone. 4:53 remaining in this game. 2-1 Raptors with a late goal by Finucane. Burgess in to take the draw. And Taylor comes in for support. Finucane back with it. Finucane will send that out of play, and we'll have a face-off right in front again. Puck is in the feet, and Raptors trying to clear. Puck is in the feet, and the Raptors do clear. Battle for it at the far boards. Kehoe will be back for it. 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Kehoe racing with it. Kehoe with speed. Kehoe with a lot of speed going through. Kehoe falls down. Bunny with it. And what is the call? We have a whistle.
You okay?
All right, 4:07 remaining. I believe that was just a goalie covered the puck. Wait a minute. No, Raptors. Genesis only has 4 players out, but there's no one in the box. So referee's talking, trying to get things sorted out here.
Feel like the opposite of too many men? Like too little men?
I know. 5 minute.
Too few men?
5 minute major.
Too few men.
So, okay, yeah. So the Raptors are on the power play. And so minute 30 for the power play. So Raptors power play on the ice. Genesis is going to swing that on to the far side. Pollard will try to keep that in, and he does. Genesis able to deflect the puck out. Derlin is able to come back and retrieve it, though. Pollard with the puck. And now Derlin with the puck. Derlin with it. Derlin still trying to set up. Derlin curling. Will give it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez will shoot. Goes to Pollard's stick on the far side. Now Derlin has it at the left point. Derlin patience. He'll send that up. Derlin still able to keep it in. Gonzalez has it at the far side. 3:19 remaining in the game. Gonzalez dekes. Gonzalez will give it to Reed. Reed will send it to Pollard on the far side. Pollard has it in the corner, gives it to Reed. Mashad has it. Oh, open net. And saved by the goaltender. 28 seconds remaining in the power play. 3:05 remaining in the period. And we will have a face-off in the Genesis zone. Dylan Burgess in to take a face-off. The near side circle. Weinert coming into battle. Weinert gains possession of the puck. Weinert battling for it. So is David Pollard. Puck is in the feet. Weinert still with it. Weinert will give it to Nieves. Back to Weinert. Back to Nieves. Nieves will swing that. And now Nieves has to hurry back.
Yeah, Mark.
And that was a close one.
Attaboy, Mickey!
Big save by Mehienko. Man, I didn't know what to say. I was like, oh my gosh, you know. But big save by Mehienko. All right, 2:41 remaining in the third. 4 seconds remaining on the power play for the Raptors. Face off. Raptors game. Finucane gets it and tries to clear it. Raptors able to clear. Looks like that's going to go on net, and the goalie will cover, so we'll take that face-off in the Genesis zone. .229 remaining in the game. You could expect within the next 30 seconds or so the Genesis to pull their goaltender for an extra attacker. Raptors battling for it. Raptors will send that deep. Raptors forechecking. Puck will come to the Raptor stick. Bunny will send that deep again to Derlin. Derlin trying to get the puck, but comes right around him and goes to a Genesis player. But good back check by Carson Bunny. Bunny will send that a little bit forward. Genesis has it. 2 minutes. Derlin has the puck, but offsides, and we will have a face-off right outside the zone of the Genesis. 2:01 remaining. Again, expect to see the Genesis pull the goaltender within the next few seconds or so.
We'll give him the puck.
I know, right? Peters with it. We'll dump that in.
Go.
1:55 now. Mashad battling for it. We'll get the possession of the puck. Centers it. Pollard will keep it in. We'll send that forward. Puck is going to go to the far side. Looks like Mashad is going to be there again. 1:40. Genesis trying to break out. Genesis will chip that out. But not deep enough. The Raptors send it forward. Genesis looking to get something set up. Good back forecheck by the Raptors. 1:20. And now Pollard back with it. Pollard will send it up to Reed. And Genesis has it at center ice. 1:09. Derlin will be there. Derlin will just send that forward. And that's offsides. So we have 1 minute, 1 second remaining in this contest. Raptors with a 2-1 lead. All right. Adetta racing for it. Gonzalez will try to hit that forward. Adetta will chip that out. Now one out with the puck. Puck is pinballing offsides. 36.6 seconds remaining. Yeah, this is pretty intense, and I think there's going to be a timeout here by the Genesis, and so both teams are going to come to the respective benches. Raptors are doing a good job in disrupting the Genesis from entering the zone. Therefore, Genesis cannot pull the goaltender yet. So, Dave, thoughts?
Well, if I'm going to be honest, I love that you call it the Genesis. Like gives them more power, but yes. Yeah, it's just got to keep battling, right? It's as simple as that. Just got to keep working.
Yep. Yeah, it's been a grind the whole game.
Puck protection, puck support. That's the name of the game, so let's keep it up.
Oh, yeah. All right, about maybe 20 more seconds in this timeout, and then we will have a face-off.
Yeah, 36 seconds left to take out the Genesis.
Yep, that's right.
I'm not trying to be hard on you. Like, I love that you call it the Genesis. It's like, we're like the Raptors.
Duly noted. All right. Genesis
No,
comes
I
out
don't
of
know
the
what's
huddle.
actually right now. It might actually be the Genesis.
All right, face off. And now the Raptors will send that forward. Weinart racing. So we have now 28.7 seconds. The face-off is going to come into the Raptor zone, and you could expect their goaltender to come off. Interesting. All right, so it looks like the Raptors are going to take a timeout. Raptors are going to go to the bench, gain instructions from Matt Cross. And it looks like, I think before the timeout, it looks like the goaltender for Genesis was going to stay on and wait and see if they got possession or not, and then, I guess, sprint off.
Yeah, it's a battle.
So the Raptors are now...
I mean, I guess you're right. It is the Raptors, yeah.
And by the way, just a lot of props to Dave here. That intro video with the the Raptors and the special effects. Very, very well done, Dave. So good job on that one.
Well, thanks. Appreciate it. And Sean, you're doing an unbelievable job. We're just getting back into the flow today, and like on the play-by-play, it's just been awesome.
Oh yeah,
appreciate you doing this.
Yep,
Year two, and it gets better every game.
I know.
Love
this
it.
is Sean Idetta with a face for radio.
Connie's over there, just like, what's he talking about?
I know, right?
Yeah. We're doing great, Sean.
All right.
We're doing great.
All right. This is it, folks.
Go, boy.
All right. Very close game. 2-1 lead for the Raptors. 28.7 seconds.
28 seconds. All right, I got to update that.
And so Genesis has not pulled their goaltender yet, even though the faceoff is in the zone. Puck is in the feet.
Off, boys. There you go.
And so puck is cleared. And 19.5 seconds remaining in the period. So again, it looks like the goaltender for Genesis is going to wait and see if they gain possession first before he comes off. All right, face-off. Big face-off here for Burgess. Puck goes to the point. And big save by Mihienko. Dangerous shot at the point. It looked like that might have even been deflected as it kind of dropped. But Mihienko looking sharp. All right, face-off again. Face-off again. In the circle. Raptors come up with it.
Yeah.
Burgess tries to clear, and that puck will come out. And Durla shoots. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Raleigh Raptors come away with a 2-1 victory against Genesis Hockey Club. All right, so with that said, Dave, what are your final thoughts?
Well, we got our first one of the season, so that feels good, right?
Against a very, very good team.
Yeah, that was a great battle. Worked hard the whole time. A lot to learn from today, right?
Oh, yes.
A lot of feelings and all that stuff, so proud of the boys.
Oh, yeah, this just Genesis team had a very good season last year as well. And so, it's good to see the boys get a good victory against a very good team.
Yeah, 2-1. Whew. Good battles.
Okay, well, we hope you enjoyed this broadcast. So with that, at the conclusion of day one of this tournament, just to recap, the Raptors had a tie in the morning and now a victory here this evening. So that should give them 3 points and help them move up in the standings. And again, it is the top 8 teams that will move up into the quarterfinal round. But first, we have a third game tomorrow morning at 9:55 Eastern Time against Team Philadelphia Orange. And so you could expect that to be an exciting game as well. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. And Dave, any final thoughts or any final things before we sign off?
No, it's our first day of hockey, back as a 14U team, and a lot of feelings, It's cool. I think the boys are excited to be together. This morning was a tough one. To come back and get that win today and know you got to battle hard it's all the stuff. They got dressed up for both games. Everyone's pumped up. That was a good win. It didn't come easily. And that's literally how hockey works, right?
Yeah.
Good hockey, you just work and you work and you work. And you keep playing your game. Sometimes, hopefully, things will go your way. Sometimes they don't go your way, right? But, it's not one going end to end. So it's good battles, good puck protection, like the whole deal. So we'll just have to keep it up tomorrow, right? So it's just learn from the successes and learn from the failures and just continue to build upon it, right?
That's right.
That's my motivational speech for this Friday night.
All right. Sounds good.
A lot of feelings. Good to be back.
All right. We hope you enjoyed this one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow.